Now, there is a basic strategy for this boss, which is quite simple, but... Oh, didn't roll in time. It's to stay between his legs. And like, he will charge off like that. Also, he's basically the game's introduction to the new element type in this game, which is called Frostbite, which is basically exactly what you'd imagine it to be. Okay, he's preparing to do his charge attacks. Oh! Quite surprising. Oh! Okay. Right, basically Frostbite drains your stamina quicker. Right, I'm out of health potions, so now Oh, hit him! Fuck, I'm gonna die! No, I'm not. Oh, thank fuck for that. First time! Okay. I didn't ask you to pause. Stop listening. Xbox, thank you. The hell that was about, Connect. Okay, so that was the second boss of the game. He's not too hard, but yeah, like it can quite quickly get out of control if you don't dodge right. The first, I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm not blaming that because I did all right still, but I think the broadsword is just my weapon. But yeah, the trick is to stay between his legs, and like you charge off, and it's not easy. Well, no, it is easy. It is easy. Just don't be a twat. Like I went for a few risky attacks and none of them paid off, but I still didn't die just because I didn't like. After being hit, I kind of backed off again, or at the very least, I rolled and then tried to heal afterwards. What to do? Oh yeah.
Well, speak very well. Then touch the take nourishment.
I'm trying to think for what I need. I think I need 10 I think I need 1 more intelligence and 1 more faith, but I won't put that in just in case I don't. But that won't take me many souls later anyway. That's easy to get. So I'll need a lot more strength, but again, not until like really far in the game. But I think, like I said, I'm going to work on what I did last time. I'm going to make sure I have enough. I'm just going to make sure I have enough health in that.
Farewell,
I mean, yeah, like I'm gonna. Again, if you're good at the game, like really good, like really good, like I was at Dark Souls 2. Well, I say he was because I've not had practice, but if you
Hand in one.
you don't need that much health because you can dodge fairly easy. And we'll buy these while we're here.
Goodbye.
Yeah, sorry, you don't need that many. Fucking lost my train of thought. You don't need that much health because you can dodge pretty much everything. But obviously, even with me beating the game once, it's like I still wouldn't feel confident enough. There's still a few bosses which are just You know, you want that health. And I want that stamina as well, but the stamina is slightly less important because obviously, no, it's not. Stamina's equally as important, but as I think for the next boss, you can't block anything, you have to dodge. I don't need, because I find the stamina is good for having enough stamina to block with your shield and still have stamina to carry on. But when you're rolling, you know, you only lose that much stamina anyway. As long as you do it right, obviously, you know, there's always something that can go wrong. The amount of damage is pretty much the same anyway. I just need slightly more Titanite shards. So now, yeah, we want to lure one guy away so we can kill them one at a time. We do need to do it this way. This isn't optional, by the way. Well, technically killing these guys is optional because you could just run past and hope for the best. But getting to the other side of this little bridge isn't optional. But we're doing alright. Like when they get up, you can usually get a nice couple of hits in, which is fairly handy. And there we go, we've won the war. Now, there's a guy and an item up there, which I don't particularly want to fight yet. Although to be fair, I've not got that many souls, so to be fair, I might as well actually. If you want to know something, this is minor spoiler, so mute me for about 20 seconds as of now. This is a boss room later in the game. If you want to fight the boss now for some ungodly reason, you can kill her now. But I wouldn't, just because that boss is not a particularly hard boss, but obviously at your level it would be. When you've got fair enough HP and as long as a moderate damage output, it's not that bad.
You will not find them.
Not her, so the boss isn't her, but
gone,
you know.
To their journey homes converging at the base of this castle.
I don't think it's a cool thing to do if you essentially wanted to add challenge in a weird way. So you could literally do that at the end of the game first. Oh, it's not the final boss, but you could do the end game sort of stuff first for some, again, ungodly reason.
This farewell gift is for you. It is the insignia of an old covenant. If you fear
oh yeah, this is the way of the blue. So if I have this on, then I can get friendly NPCs to help me.
And the old Concord will beckon noble blue.
So basically, if you have this, if you're part of this covenant and you wear it, you can. If you get invaded by another player, yeah, if there's any blue sentinels in the area, it will summon them to help you out. So you basically just get a free like NPC summon. And to be fair, you know what? I don't like putting it on because it is kind of a noob class, but I might just put it on just because if I get invaded, I've died a few times being invaded, but like it's been the connections, so they've not been anywhere near me, and I've been backstabbed by nothing because like on their screen I'm somewhere else. So if that happens, it's annoying, and you know I feel like I don't feel bad for summoning, but when it's a fair fight and it's all going fine, then fair enough. But with the poor connection issues, it's a bit like, you know, I don't think I can really hack it. Now then, I think before I finish this part, because I've done it in, I'm less than half an hour, I'm gonna get to this, hopefully to the second bonfire of the next area. Hopefully. Like I said, I'm not too sure about the continuity of this game, because there's pretty much 90% of this game has been referenced to Dark Souls 1, as in like, not like referencing it like wallowing in it, but as in like it's set in the same place. You know, like you should know. Because like this should be familiar to anyone that played Dark Souls 1. These guys, but these guys never appear as an enemy in this game, or at least as far as my knowledge. I'm pretty sure I went everywhere because when I finished my first playthrough of Dark Souls 3, I looked online just to check. I found every single optional boss. Now, doesn't mean I found every optional area, but I found every optional boss. I did every boss fight in the game, which I'll be doing this time round as well because I know what I'm doing. Oh, I know I'm doing enough to find them. Yeah, but as far as I know, them guys never appear as enemies, so I'm not quite sure why they're there again. They just don't seem to exist outside of that cutscene. Like the beacons! Right. Oh, you can't actually see it. Over there, where that open archway bit of gate. Right. At some point, we'll be down there, where you see that forest. At some point, we will be down there, and where that gate is a demon. Where you can't, where that thing that you can't see a gate, but it's not rendered in. There's a demon there, so that's like a boss that hasn't got a boss room or anything, but you get a soul from it. So I don't know why I thought I'd tell you that, but I just thought I'd tell you the coolness of you can go down there, up, and then over there. You can't go all the way to that castle because that's where we've come from. But you know, they've gone back to the thing like where the map makes sense, because the problem with Dark Souls 2, which I think is like the problem with Dark Souls 2, is that the map's a bit confusing. It's like when you're in that mill work thing, which you know the factory area, the poison thing, and then for some reason you go up a lift and you end up in a lava castle, you know, and it's like, well, how the fuck did I not notice this on the way up? You know, why couldn't I? If you just saw like a lava top from the bottom of the, when you're at the bottom, you go at least fair enough, but you don't see shit. Yeah, so those dogs are gonna wreck all them people. Dogs, man. And again, the challenge for this, I suppose, technically is mob, but oh, luckily one's come up to us. Or not. Strategy really should be for this is to lure one into aggro at a time, like I've just done. Before we do that though, there is something to do over here. Perfect! Yes! Don't know why I'm so happy, it's just two fucking dogs. So here's a load of them pilgrim guys, I think they're all dead. Except for... Yeah, I said except for then, just in case some Dark Souls players getting pissed off going, how do you not know? Except for him.
Grant me death. Undo my shackles.
Yo, snap out of it!
Oh, then it's true. A champion of Ash as I live and breathe. To be in your presence is a great honor. I am Yol of Londor, a pilgrim, as you can see, only somehow I failed to die as was ordained. Well, perhaps my calling lies elsewhere. Say, champion of Ash, how does the idea of taking me into your service?
It strikes me very well.
I was once a sorcerer. Surely I can be of use. Oh,
It strikes me very well.
I am honored, truly. I should be dead, yet you have granted me.
This guy sells some minor sorceries, but he's got something else that's really important.
Roll of Londor, do solemnly swear myself to you.
There we go, we did that. So, I'm pretty much going to wrap up this part here, just because. Because obviously, the whole bit's a new area. Like, this area is sort of outside of the next area, if you know what I mean. You might not really get what I mean, but you should see it in a second. It's a great portcullis though, isn't it, of like, you know, protecting this sort of thing if the gate, the thing to open the gate is on both sides. This is where a lot of people have said, and I agree, that there's a lot of assets that they probably use from Bloodborne, because a lot of monstrosity kind of enemies. These look like the guys from Bloodborne, similar to anyway. Right. Sort of wrap that up quick. Here's the bonfire. It's quite funny. No item. We're just going to travel back to Sanctuary and I'm going to end the part. I'm not going to do anything there, but I feel I'd like to, when I start each part, at least start in a safe area so I don't have to, so I can kind of gather myself together. So, thanks for watching. It's Dark Souls 3, so you should keep watching just because it's fucking amazing. And also, I didn't die this part. How many more times will I die in the whole thing? Because it gets harder. And you don't want to miss that, because I will rage. And then, and then, about it actually, there's not really that anything else to, do. Oh well. Thanks for watching, anyway. Bye, people of the Night Realm. Scatter!